Hello, everyone, and welcome to EH Viral Enthusiast. Here's what's coming up. I sift through the news and we talk Superloop, and I bring a deeper understanding and a more perspective on what it's going to bring to London and what the Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, has to say, along with many other people who are in power as well. Welcome to the program, everyone. I'm EH Viral Enthusiast in London, and tonight we talk Superloop, and I look to bring a better analysis and talk about what the Superloop is and what it actually brings to London. So, first of all, what is the Superloop? Well, the Superloop is a network of 10 express bus routes which will look to improve the London's journeys between town centres and transport hubs. It's an orbital express bus route which was initially proposed by Boris Johnson, who was then the current mayor of London, who then proposed a London Assembly in 2017, which was the Superloop, and this concept was then later announced by the current mayor Sadiq Khan, which consisted of renumbering and improvements to existing express routes such as the X26, X140, and so forth. Including that, the X26 is now currently known as the SL7, which operates between West Croydon to Heathrow Airport. The TfL Superloop has greatly improved transportation in London. It provides a high-frequency bus service that helps people to get around the city more efficiently. With its convenient connections, it makes commuting easier and reduces travel time. Plus, it helps alleviate congestion on other routes, and overall, it's been a brilliant addition to London. The TfL Superloop looks to add some great benefits to other modes of transport, as it means that there's less time wasting for buses and it offers a more convenient connection and shorter time travels. It operates at a high frequency, which means that buses arrive more frequently compared to other routes in London, which ensures that you spend less time waiting for a bus and that you can get to your destination way quicker than if you were to take one of the normal routes in London. This is a good advantage, as especially during the busy peak hours in London, it may be difficult to get certain buses, as getting around may be hard for certain people because there's plenty of people in London. I think there's about I don't know how much people that are in London. I'd say roughly there's 4.6 billion at least or more. So yeah, it would be very difficult to travel around at those peak hours. So those are what we have from the mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, and what other people have said. I just want to talk about my initial thoughts on the Superloop, and I think that it's a brilliant idea that it's been brought to London, as there's already a lot of routes which we have, which does make it very difficult for travel. So this would be something which may look to add something different, and it is something different as well, because we've not had something this big which has been added to the London services, and it is a great addition to what we currently have at TfL. As you can see on screen now is the Superloop, and these are all the routes that are currently these are the routes which are currently part of the Superloop. You have the SL1, which operates from North Finchley to Walthamstow Central, the SL2, which operates from Walthamstow Central to North Woolwich, SL3 from Thamesmead to Bromley, SL4 Canary Wharf to Grove Park, SL5 from Bromley to Croydon, SL6 from Croydon to Russell Square, SL7 Croydon to Heathrow Airport, SL8 from Uxbridge to White City, SL9 from Heathrow Airport to Harrow, and the SL10 from Harrow to North Finchley. Now, I do want to point out that as of listing those, the ones which are currently are in service on the Superloop is the SL1, SL6, SL7, SL8, SL9, and SL10. And the ones that we can expect to see by spring 2024 is the SL2, the SL3, SL4, and SL5. Now, I have talked about the Superloop there, and I do want to get your thoughts and opinions of what you think of the Superloop. I do believe that it is a good addition, as I've already mentioned. But I do want to get the perspective from one of the Liberal Democrats, Caroline Pigeon, who says that she's welcomed the proposal of the orbital bus services, in brackets, the Superloop, but she has talked about public consultations of the 5 new routes that were announced, which are set to take place in 2024. On April the 28th, 2023, further details of proposals were announced, and a consultation opened up for the routes X183. On June 9th, 2023, a consultation opened for the X34. The mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, had to say, and quote, he said that the Superloop looks to provide better journeys from people's getting from shopping, leisure access, and going around the outskirts of London. And he looks to provide better services to help out the public and for many commuters around London. This has also been looked to expand out of London because of the ultra low emission zone, which was announced in August 2023, where there was a proposal praised by the Campaign for Better Transport and Heathrow Airport Holdings. But however, Nick Rogers, who's part of the Conservative Party, called the proposal for a super flop instead, drawing attention to the repacking of existing bus routes. In 2016, Sadiq Khan became the mayor of London, and later in August 2017, at the London Assembly for Transport Committee, called for more orbital and express bus routes in outer London. This idea was included in the mayor's transport strategy published in March 2018, with 2 new indicative express corridors in North London and 1 in South London. And this included 1 from Heathrow Airport to Ilford via Harrow, Barnet and Enfield, 1 from Chiswick to Ilford via Ealing, Wood Green and Walthamstow, and 1 from Bexleyheath to Beckenham via Bromley. In 2018, Transport for London began a policy of reducing bus services in inner London, which meant there was a drop in because of a drop in passenger numbers, with plans for an increased service in the outer suburbs. Limited stop route X140 from Harrow to Heathrow Airport was introduced in December 2019. The new route was considered a success, and expansion for express bus networks was included as a policy in the bus action plan published by Transport for London in March 2022. So that's what we have to talk about for the Superloop. But before we go, I want to talk about other things that you can expect to see from TfL in 2024. So we'll start off with the trains, and we'll talk about the Central Line. The Central Line is unlikely to receive new trains in the near future, but there will be a refurbishing which will make the motors more reliable and improvements to the train interiors, with the new moquette, improved customer information, wheelchair space, and CCTV footage, which will be fitted into the 1992 rolling stock trains. Next, we move to the DLR. And the DLR's new trains are already in the testing stages. These are 5-car trains with walkout carriages, real-time travel information, USB charging points, and air conditioning, along with wheelchair space and buggy space for those who need it. These will be named the B23 stock, and they are planned to be introduced in 2024 and replacing their older stock, which dates back to the early 90s. These will also be an improvement to several DLR stations, as well as both the Beckton and Poplar depots to accommodate for their new trains. And I do believe that that is it for what we have to talk about for the London Underground for Transport for London. So I do believe we will end it there. That is it for now. If you ever miss our show, remember you can always catch us across all of our social media platforms on YouTube, Twitter, and on Flickr. Thank you so much for watching this video, and goodbye from London.